Today I'm going to talk about Is This My Grandma? When small children go to the hospital, it's very hard for them to understand. And when I was in the hospital getting my knees replaced, my granddaughter brought my grandson, and he was only 3 or 4 years old at the time. And he hid behind Mama's leg, and he said, "I scared, Mama. I scared." Because I didn't look like myself, right? And that got me to thinking later on that there's got to be a lot of little kids out there that are kind of wondering about this big hospital place. So I wrote a book, Little Brother Isn't Sure This Is Really His Grandma, and Big Sister has to try and convince him that it is. But there's lights and sounds and funny little room, but there's grown-ups in their pajamas. What the hey? And he's not sure that that is really his grandma. Really his grandma? So I had to figure out when writing this book what would be one thing that would convince him, that Big Sister could use, that would convince him that this was his beloved grandma. And that's something where you take a commonplace thing, like going to visit grandma, and you put a little twist on it. In this case, grandma was in the hospital. Little brother didn't understand why, when Mom said they're going to go visit grandma, why did they go to this big red brick building? And what was this hospital that Mom was talking about and Big Sister was talking about? And so this is a book of discovery for little brother. And it's a book at how things can look very different sometimes, but still be the thing that you love, like grandma. It's very simple to come up with an idea. Everybody comes up with ideas all the time. What you need to do is put that little twist on it that makes it yours. In this case, I took a scene from a few years back when my grandson came to see me when he was little. He's 26 now, so this was 22 years ago. It was a while ago. And that stuck in my head. Mama, I scared. He was never scared of me. He's never been scared of me. Why was he scared of me? Well, because I had my leg all wrapped up and I wasn't walking the same way I normally do. And I cried when the nurse came in to give me a shot. And so when I started listing the things that he was scared about, I understood that other little kids going in to see grandma or grandpa or mom or dad or sister or brother in the hospital, these are things they are going to worry about too. And so, Is This My Grandma? Is a good book to get them to understand that. So, Is This My Grandma? For littler kids, the littler kids, probably 3 to 8, somewhere in there, just so they can understand a little bit better. And as always, I hope you are having fun writing.